Hey guys, welcome back. So we're back on Blavis today because we have got some new story beats to explore since we last finished off with, I think it was either like the task at hand or like signal from noise, whatever the mission was, where we've been introduced to this big weapon that Tenebrae left us, and there's some stuff going on with some of the Republic stuff, and yeah, so let's get going. So let's start this new mission called Meeting Jakaya Ordo. Okay, let's go.
You don't demand anything, Jakaya. Certainly not from her.
If you're risking your life out there, I'll demand what the clan requires.
What's going on?
It seems I'm a child in need of a parent.
You're Mandalore, the Avenger. You have responsibilities to all of us.
So you often tell me.
Who's this?
Jakaya Ordo. One of my best. He managed to avoid my notice for too long, but now I've put him to work. Though I'm having second thoughts.
I would gladly go back to being an unknown, Great Mandalore. I prefer the talk of warriors to the endless jabbering of politics.
The curse of being skilled at both, you old rancor.
So you're the one. Not sure if I should call you Commander.
Not necessary. The need for a commander is done.
Understood. I like to be clear on these things. Helps me get your measure. You're a bounty hunter, a Baroya, but I only know your reputation. I don't know you. It's my job to take a hard look at anyone this close to Mandalore. You won the Great Hunt. A thing hard-earned. You have my respect for that. Fate has decreed a true Mandalorian stand by our leader. Can't ask for a better gun than that.
I'm all for saving the galaxy, but this gun ain't cheap.
Nothing about war is.
So what happens now?
I've seen your face. Looked into your eyes. That's what I wanted.
Satisfied?
For now.
Good. I'm sure you have more important things to do.
Some clan grumbling to track down. More than the usual complaints. Ras and I will check into it. Jakaya out.
Ras?
His brother. They're a family of Mandalorians. Lost a sister a few years back.
Something wrong?
That's the first time he's mentioned a clan issue. He oversees a lot of the day-to-day details without a word.
Do you trust him to deal with this?
Yes. If I didn't, he wouldn't have my support. I may grow restless at the jabbering of politics, but I will do right by my clans. He's better for rooting out this kind of thing anyway. He kept an assassin's knife out of my gut more than once. You're a leader. How would you deal with unrest in the ranks?
Division makes all of you vulnerable. That could cost lives.
You have more in common with Jakaya than I thought. He demands order. Without it, he says you have a mob instead of allies. Well, looks like I've got reports to review on escort missions we've been overseeing. Jakaya snuck them into the transmission. Sneaky Chakar.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay, so from what I've on the last episode, we had like a lot of little conversations just like that one that sort of introduced us to the possibility of a further story like down the line, and that must just be like another one of those sort of hints to something more, and I'm going to assume that this one is going to be much the same. What's that? Access terminal, Spirit of Vengeance. I think that might be something that we do in a minute, but let's see what this is.
Did you learn anything from the clans?
Nothing I haven't mentioned before. A lot of heated words. Some are saying Mandalorians are just glorified couriers.
Still unable to see past their next fight. All tactics and no strategy.
However restless you are in the position, Mandalore, you sound like a leader.
I sound angry. My blaster is still a better negotiator than I will ever be. What about the escort runs?
Silence. But only a fool would believe they haven't heard something.
What happened?
Some of the cargo ships we were looking after ran into trouble. Mostly scouts sniffing around. But one exchanged fire. We've been looking into it.
Jakaya.
Baroya, we meet again. I've been keeping an eye on you.
And?
Mandalore was right to stand by your side.
I do what I can.
Modesty.
Tell me more about these cargo runs. Who would attack Mandalorian ships?
That's the real question. They're well equipped and they know our methods.
What can I do?
Your offer is appreciated, but we have things in hand.
Any theories?
A few. It's not bandits. It's not even a cartel looking to make a mark. This feels different. Like they're testing our defenses. I know you object, Mandalore, but we must look closer to home.
I don't object. I just want to be sure. Would some of the clans really go that far?
I'm not ruling it out. Like I said, there were some heated words.
Like Shay said, we need to know more before we jump to conclusions.
I understand. But something is making my trigger finger itch. We should have clamped down harder on the clans when we had the chance. The wound has festered.
No, Mandalorians aren't droids. We're best when we don't have some restraining bolt on our neck, even if it costs us.
Agreed. You go too far, and you risk losing control.
And sometimes, too much freedom leads to chaos and destruction.
Enough. We gave our word to protect those shipments, and we will.
Understood, Mandalore. I'll see if I can draw the enemy out. Can't fight what we can't see. If I'm lucky, I'll make them mad enough to come out and play. Jakaya out.
I'd prefer a fight to all this sneaking about.
Keep me posted.
Count on it.
I do feel somewhat confused because I swear we were talking with Scourge and Kira about this new threat for this Doomsday thing. And now we're talking to Shay Viz, who we discovered is new Mandalore, but like, I'm really confused about what we're supposed to be doing now. Okay, let's go into Echoes of Oblivion.
T7, you found the ship with Satil Shan and her students?
Finally. Great work.
We need those coordinates now. There isn't a moment to spare.
Fall back. We have the coordinates. Leave it to us.
We need to get there now. The servants have found their master.
The servants? I can't believe there are any of them left.
The servants?
They're the Sith Emperor's worst fanatics. They don't even have names, just Servant 1, Servant 2, and so on.
Each time we think we've killed the last of them, more always appear.
We have to get moving. If the servants are involved, this is even worse than we thought.
I'll call in everyone we have. We'll wipe them out. Every last one.
No. If Tenebrae has truly cheated death yet again, anyone we take with us is another potential puppet for him to dominate.
We can't risk taking anyone else. They won't be able to resist the Emperor's control like we can. I'll get a shuttle prepped. Meet me as soon as you're ready. One way or another, this ends today.
Okay, so now we're like back on board with what I thought we were supposed to be doing. I'm still a little confused about how this whole Satil Shan thing has come about, but this might just be me needing to reread what has been going on. I mean, there's Satil Shan and her followers are infected by Tenebrae's mysterious plague. Okay, now I do remember that, but I don't remember when Satil Shan became a big part of this. But we'll go along with it and just see what happens. Okay. Where are we going? It's like right over the other side. Does look like there's been some minor changes since I've last been on, so I think it's probably been just over a month, maybe 2, since I last recorded. And from what I saw from the patch notes, there isn't any like major changes. We now have login rewards, which, I mean, login rewards is like standard for MMOs, so that's not particularly exciting.
We can't
Yeah,
do everything
and the story
on our
update,
own.
that was pretty much
More
it,
people are better.
from what I could see.
Well, it's certainly no Droman.
Hey Lana.
I realize this is something you must do without me, but I couldn't let you go without at least wishing you luck. The way this is unfolding, I'm completely disheartened. I never dreamed we'd face Valkorion again, and now you must do so without my help. I hope you know that if I could, I would be by your side for this.
I won't hold it against you. There's just too much uncertainty this time.
I don't doubt it. Just stay safe.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're loaded up and ready to go. Are you ready too?
I'm ready. Thank you, Kira.
I wish you all good luck, and I'll keep our forces here on high alert. Should you need us, just say the word.
We appreciate the support, Lana. Thank you.
Whatever you need.
Enough talk. Let us depart before we lose the droid.
We're here, scanning the transport. Power fluctuations, system failures. Looks like the engines are out of commission. There's a ship parked in the hangar bay, but I can't tell if it's T7 shuttle or the servants.
There's our answer.
We'll have to go in through one of the airlocks, but we can't connect while they're shooting at us.
I had a feeling you might need some help after all. I'll keep them busy. Go.
Locked on and sealed. We're ready to go in.
Your Jedi friends will be all right. You can trust me.
I hope so.
Feel the power of the Sith.
Oh, I was hoping I was going to get Scourge as our companion. Because, I mean, we are dark side, so, I mean, we've got to kill some Jedi, at least. Investigate the ship.
For the record, this ship was not creepy when we left.
I don't really think it's creepy now.
Now it's the compressor.
Impossible! I checked it not 5 minutes ago!
Check it again!
What's going on down there? We must leave immediately!
Doesn't make sense. Every time we repair one system, another fails.
That must be T7's handiwork. Wonder where he's hiding. Let's find a way to take these guys down quietly once their boss disconnects. No sense...
You will not escape. This ship will be your tomb.
You were saying?
Come on!
I love it. Scourge is like totally just maverick, doesn't give a shit. It has been so long since I played Blavis. God, I mean it's been like an age since I played Blavis. How do you even play Bounty Hunter anymore? I'm just spamming. Oh yeah, you got the heat thing, don't you? Okay, 3 is annoying. annoying because I have to wait for it. That's auto. Oh, which one was my favourite one? I think it was 6. Yeah, I think 6 is my favourite. Yeah, no, 6 is definitely my favourite. There it was. I remember now. Just fucking kill him. Oh, you don't actually die. You just...
Impressive.
I've barely begun.
It's good to see you too, little guy. Great work stalling them till we could get here. So these guys aren't our only problem then. Who else would even know about this?
It doesn't matter. Anyone who stands against us will die. Must die.
I'll decide who we kill and who we don't. Understand?
Let's keep everyone contained. Then we'll worry about who's killing who. Alright, I'll take T7 and make sure the engines and hyperdrive are permanently shut down. Weapons and shields, too. Just in case.
We must still ensure that no one who has boarded this ship can leave. We cannot risk this corruption spreading.
We should check all the escape pods, then launch them before anyone can use them.
That mystery shuttle in the hangar, too. T7 can take our shuttle out once we've finished sabotaging everything.
Agreed. Stay in contact.
Okay, so I was hoping that we're going to have a little bit more of like walking around, and I wasn't just going to go from cutscene to cutscene, so that's pretty cool. Release the escape pods. So I think the idea is that we're supposed to what? Find Sidil Shan and her followers on the ship. I'm assuming. Right. God! Yeah, no, I know I'm being terrible, guys. It has been, God, I mean, it must be coming up 6 months, 7 months since I last played this. Because I've pretty much been maining my Jedi Consular. So yeah, God, I might have put the volume a little high. Hold on a sec. Nah, I can't press it. It's alright, I'll fix that for the next episode if there is one. I think my audio might be a little loud. Is Kira here as well? Like, does she? No. Okay, she disappears and then pops back in for the cutscenes. That's fair. God, they're just so many. Oh, release the escape pods. Oh, I've gone right past them. Oh, okay. You do that. Can't do it whilst fighting. So okay. I was so not paying attention. Let's do that one. How many do I have to do? It only looks like there are 2 of them, so... Oh no, there's one up there. I literally ran straight past those. I suppose I got all the combat done first. That's alright. Release the Hand's shuttle. I swear the Hand is someone that we met. In the last episode, we met him. It was... Oh god, his name was Darth something. It was like a really cool name, but he was red, had long black hair. I do remember him, because I did watch the episode this morning before I started recording. And I could have swear that he said he wasn't going to get in our way. Or maybe this is the old Hand, as in like... Tenebray's Hand, or... Valkorian, or whatever the fuck he's calling himself these days. How much money have I got? Should I just expand that? Why not? Expand that again? Sure. Jesus, this is taking a while.
This ship is Huge.
Yes.
Huge.
Yes. Is there a question?
Why such a huge ship?
It doesn't matter. We need to stay focused.
I didn't think I was supposed to have like a sense of humour or be funny. Where am I going? Oh, does the lift go to 2 separate places? Is that what I'm missing? Do I have to get back on the lift? Perhaps that's it. That's why it took so long. Do I have to go up to the next one? Okay, so that's there. Here. And presumably it's going to go up. Yeah, okay. Let's go this way. Let's kill this guy. Servant Judicator. Why not? God, that did nothing. Let's just do that. He's not too bad. It looks like Skaj does seem to be doing like some damage-ish. Oh, is that it? I don't even get loot from that. Can I go through here? Yes. Servant Vassal. Ah, I should have done that. I should have interrupted whatever she was doing. Rocket boost. God, it's been so long. I keep forgetting I've got a mail there. I did check the mail when I first signed in, but we didn't seem to like have anything. It was more just like companion stuff, some like thanks for updating stuff that wasn't really necessary to show you guys. But other than that, we didn't get any new mail or anything like that. I want to use 6. Come on, come on. What renown are we? Renown 20. That's pretty good. I'm not sure what I am on my Jedi Consulate. I think I'm like 14, 15 last time that I checked or remember. It's been a while since I recorded that one as well.
Just fought 2 more servants. They must have packed them in tight on those shuttles.
I wonder whether when you play through on a Republic side character that you have Kira with you now. I'm going to assume that's how they've separated everything out.
That's the last of them. Tenebrae's dogs won't escape us now.
You really hate them, don't you?
They are beyond contempt. They betrayed their empire, betrayed the entire galaxy, to absolutely no purpose. To be a Sith is to break your own chains, to choose your own path, and overcome all that stands in your way. These wretches wear the name Servant with pride. They happily enslave themselves to a madman. That the Sith ever tolerated them is repugnant. That we still contend with their delusions after all these years.
You've been in this fight for a long time, but it's almost over now. I promise.
Let's make our way to the hangar. We need to find out who else seeks to wear the former Emperor's chains.
I have a feeling that conversation would be really interesting if you were playing a Sith character. Just like when we were
We
talking
left
to
only
Shay.
a few droids to guard the ship. To cause this much damage, someone else must have been fighting the servants.
These scorch marks are from lightsabers.
Yes. The servants use them. But who was here to fight them?
Well, I thought that the whole point was that Satil Shan was here, so surely her and her merry band of Jedi.
wise to keep such close tabs on me.
That's an Eternal Empire shuttle. From Zakul.
Old servants and new, vying for scraps from their once great master. Pathetic.
How could any of the Zakul Knights know about this?
Perhaps they were closer to their master than we knew. I sense no one on board.
Shield generators are toast. We're taking the weapons offline now.
We've launched all of the escape pods and cleared the hangar. There may be Zakulans on board.
Just what we needed. We'll keep our eyes open.
Time to take the bridge.
I'm ready.
Still no sign of any more hostile ships. I'll pull alongside the ship and set sensors to maximum. If you need any assistance, I can be aboard in moments.
Okay. Yeah, so it's interesting that we do sort of have a few storylines going on, because obviously we join forces with the Empire, so we're now under, what, Empress, whatever her name is.
How could you afford a ship this size?
We didn't. Kira stole it.
Hey, don't drag me into this. I wanted to take the Corvette. Faster, more maneuverable, about 10 less decks to clean.
I need my space.
Yeah, so we've got that storyline, which obviously we met the Hand and Darth, whatever his name was. Then we've got the Shaviz and the Mandalore thing. And now we've got this storyline that we're following with Kira and Scourge about Tenebray's last, play-y thing. And I'm assuming that eventually they're all going to sort of connect and sort of worm into one cool storyline. But at the moment, it all just seems very fragmented, and I'm not entirely sure I like it. Onslaught was obviously, I think, a disappointment for me, personally, because Knights of the Fallen Empire and, the Eternal Throne were just so amazing that everything since has just sort of been a bit of a letdown. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be pleasantly surprised and I'll be able to take back my words once we get further along in the story. But I'm not quite sure how much more there is. I mean, I'm going to try and fit it all in one episode, but I don't think there's much more.
Feel the power of the Sith.
Engines are history. This thing won't be moving another centimeter. Unless an even bigger ship comes along to tow it, of course.
Enough!
Sorry, you're right. There is no ship big enough to tow a scrap pile this size.
Enough!
Nice, so we're not getting any loot. I'm assuming that is deliberate. Who are you? Servant guard. Big cheese, I'm assuming. Out of that. Not particularly difficult, but looks like he has some sort of mechanic, although it's not very impressive. Not sure what any of these do. Just die. Ooh, got one bit of loot. Okay. We've got the bridge.
These corpses.
Scions of Zakul. Their leader told me they would return when it was their time to die.
They must have taken the ship off course in the first place. But were they trying to hide from us? Or the servants? Are they allies or enemies?
The Scions follow their prophecies above all. There's no way to know whose side they're on.
Then we approach with caution, assuming any of them are still alive.
So many lives lost. It must end, here and now.
Revan.
The end is closer than ever before, but the threat is as dire as we could have imagined. The ritual inscribed on Tenebrae's body, the plague that was unleashed, is feeding on its victims' minds. Tenebrae is being remade. I can feel it. You must intervene before it's too late.
You must be the ally Scourge mentioned. You guided him to Tenebrae's body.
We hoped that destroying it would finally end him. But destroying his body wasn't enough. His essence itself must be obliterated.
That is our plan. Kira will lead us in meditation. We will join our minds with Satil's and end his blight on the galaxy. Forever.
Then go, quickly. I will aid you as best I can.
Kira, the bridge has been secured.
We're all clear too. Meet you at the medbay.
I never expected to see Revan again.
If we succeed here today, he may finally know peace. Come, the end is in sight.
Interesting. I was not expecting Revan to show up again. I mean, it's always cool to see Revan again. I just don't know whether they're just sort of milking him a bit too much. Oh well. Let's see how that goes. To the medical deck. Servant Judicator. I want to fight some more Zakulians. I'm not ready to let go of the 2 awesome expansions we had. Okay, that's a shootback that I have not been using. What's this one? Electronet.
Die.
God, there's so many flashing things going on. I need to delete. He doesn't heal very well, or I just wonder whether companion healing has been nerfed or something. Who's Minazar?
Heskel's prophecy. At last, we are here.
You will not stop this! You cannot stop this!
You will never win! Valkorian's last vestige will be saved from your corruption!
You were puppets! Fools! We were his true followers. Only we knew the true shape of his power, of his plan.
You were all puppets. The man you're so obsessed with never cared about any of you.
Why should a god care for the insects beneath him? His designs were beyond any of us, and they will not be stopped. He is master of the Force, master of us all. To stand against such power is to be destroyed.
If destruction is what you crave, you shall have it.
I am the weapon of his will. None can stand against his power.
I'm pretty sure when you play the Sith Sorcerer storyline, you get an introduction to the servants during the class story. Obviously that's not something that we'll have had any contact with. But yeah. Shit. Ooh, one down. And it's green! I just want to get rid of this goddamn bitch. Done. Now, all we have to worry about is 7-4. Let me just click this. Is anything good? Nope. God. Ugh. What's this? That's immunity against things, which I don't think is going to help me right now. What's this? Disabling shot. Interrupt. Oh, is that... Okay, did I hope I just interrupted a heal. Maybe it's not a heal. I think it's a heal. She's annoying. Where's the Teal Shan? I'm assuming... Oh, she's through there. Yeah, okay. And we saw that she wasn't dead because she's smirking on the floor, so...
The power of the
don't have to worry that she's gone. Oh, come on! Just... don't heat up! Nice. Bomb. Stretch my fingers across the keyboard so that I can still move. Oh shit. We've got no heat now. Would you stop trying to fuck it? Come on. Is it a heal? I don't think it's a heal. If it is, it's a really shit heal. Speak to Kira Carson.
Let's hope they were the last.
Master Satil, she's still alive. But Trad and Syl are dead. And the rest aren't far from it. So much darkness. We have to hurry.
Form a circle, quickly!
We're going to join our minds with Satil's to help her fight. Focus your minds on her. Watch her breathing and try to match it. Close your eyes. Let my voice guide you. Listen. Follow my voice. The Force unites us all. Through the Force, all things are one. Follow my voice. Follow.